close nice in this. Understand that when it comes to this testing, we test basically the last Friday of the month. That's when the journeyman wireman that does the proctoring of the test, that's when they're available. They can set it up with their contractor that's the Friday that they're going to miss to be able to come and do testing. Depending on the test that you take, we can do multiple tests in the morning session and multiple tests in the afternoon. But it all depends on availability and the type of test that you're trying to take on when we can sign you up. If we have an extreme amount of individuals trying to get in for testing, we will, and we have the ability to be able to talk to him and find out when his next available date is so that we can have them come in and test some more. We've only had a couple of those situations that we had people waiting. We took care of it with this style where we know that what the test date is, and it's the same every month. So that's really helped with testing. But just understand that's how that works. After we contact you and tell you when your test date is, understand board testing, that's CW1 to CW2. That test is done at the South Campus. And that test is done all throughout the month. One of the ladies in the front office, or even myself, will be here for the test. You go in, you sit down, it takes roughly about 20 minutes or less. And once you're done, then we'll get your test result usually within 1 day. And it's usually pretty quick and easy to get in for the board test. All other advancement testing, that's that fourth Friday of the month. And those usually take a little bit longer to get your test results. We've been able to do it within 3 business days. Every once in a while, if I'm out of town, might take a little bit longer. But we're trying to make sure that we keep on track and just get that information back out to you. If you fail the exam, you are required to wait a minimum of 6 months, and there needs to be some proof that you've done something. So if you fail a pipe test, you can't just come back in 6 months and sign up for the pipe test again, having done absolutely nothing. Because then your chance of failing that is very high. And so so you might ask yourself, well, okay, well, what do I need to do? Well, Kyle talked about classes that we run here at the JTC, and you sign up for one of those classes and get in and take them. It might be that right after you took that test, your contractor put you on a job site that had a ton of piping. And all it would take then is talking to your foreman or talking to your project manager, and they could send us an email and say, hey, we believe that this individual has done enough because they were on a job with piping. They've been piping for the last 4 months or something to that effect. And we'll take that also. But you have to have some sort of experience in the test that you failed. Because to come back in and just test would be futile, and it's a waste of resources. So you need to be able to get out there. We run the classes, we run them every semester. So no matter when you took the class, you should be able to get in that next class and take it so that you can advance on. In all these situations, the JATC committee, we have subcommittees, and they're constantly going over these procedures, and they do, they'll have the ability to be able to change it according to what either they need as far as what they're looking for, or if we find a situation with the test and a better situation for testing. So they have the right to change these when they need to. So now back